Hello YouTube, how are you doing? Sorry, little distraction. Anyways, today you guys, I was going to talk about some pretty cool stuff. I like guns, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. I don't know if you guys played Call of Duty and Battlefield 3. A lot of kids say that, Call of Duty is a lot better than Battlefield 3. The difference between Call of Duty and Battlefield 3 is that Call of Duty is a lot closer, close range fighting. You see another person once you walk around the other corner. It's a lot tighter space than Battlefield. Battlefield, it's a bigger map. You can go off map other than Call of Duty. You can get in vehicles. I mean, it's also kind of a strategy game also, because you go with your friends and there's squads and things like that. So, but in my opinion, Battlefield's a lot better because that's the kind of stuff I like. I don't really like going around a corner and you get shot by a guy or you shoot a guy and I mean, sniping. There's no very many sniper spots on multiplayer, but on Battlefield you find anywhere and you can just sit there. Ipon Star, Level Cap. The guy from Stay Frosty, Tanner the Gamer, all those guys, and I think those are the ones that I've seen the most. They play Battlefield, and I think Level Cap gets kills nonstop. So does Tanner the Gamer. So does Ipon Star. Ipon Star is ridiculous, and he gets paid from YouTube, as do a lot of people. But Call of Duty, you also got the COD, and a lot of those guys are assholes on there, as well as there can be a lot of assholes on Battlefield 3, like I met the other day. They're talking about my mom or something like that, and I'm like, you don't even know my mom, man. And, but, I mean, Battlefield, you can't talk to the other team. On COD, you can, which is a big difference. I'd like to talk to the other team, but that's what chat's for, so. But anyways, the weapons from Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 3 and things like that. I know you guys are playing like Black Ops 2 and things like that. A lot of those guns on there, they're actually based on real guns. But it's kind of funny how like the GAZ, I forget, it's the fully automatic pistol. If you look at that, it's basically a G18. I mean, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 had a G18. It's fully firing automatic, the pistol, and in Call of Duty Black Ops they have the same thing, but it's different and it looks different. But it's not a real gun, but you can see it's basically a G18. Also the 3-shot burst, that's basically a 93 replica, 93R from Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. I believe it wasn't on Call of Duty 3, but anyways, Modern Warfare 3, sorry. And the MP7, what is it, MP7 you can see is basically like that one gun that doesn't have the stock, unless you equip it, and it's just you shoot it like this, or the PP2000 is the other variant of it. And then, sorry, my iPad keeps on drifting from me, like falling down, sorry. But, like, what was it, the LSAT's pretty cool in that game. I don't like multiplayer on Black Ops 2. It's got way too much things to upgrade, and it's very, very complicated. Like, you have to unlock so much stuff. It's a lot more complex than, like, Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, you just do your classes, and that's about it. And what's cool about Battlefield 3, you don't have to, I mean, you can switch your classes when you're playing on the server. Like, you don't have to do it after the game, where like a lobby is or things like that. But there is no lobbies basically on Battlefield 3. There's just after game, then you start a whole new map up. So that's probably why. But and you can also earn your guns a lot. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder, and basically in my opinion, it's a lot harder than doing it on Call of Duty, but it's a lot more fun, like getting 10 tank kills, getting mine kills, disabling vehicles, destroying vehicles with repair torches, EOD bots. I mean, that's how you get a lot of guns, and you can get camos, which on Call of Duty you have to buy camos or earn them. But in this one, it's super hard to get camos, which is a lot more what guys want. Is to camos are a lot, and they look a lot cooler than Battlefield 3 or than Call of Duty. And Call of Duty is a lot different in the terms of, hold on, let me see that. It's a lot different in the terms of like how much damage and things like that. But you can see that your gun's a lot closer in Call of Duty than it is in Battlefield 3. Excuse me, or those other types of games, and it's just more close quarters than Battlefield. Battlefield 3 is wide open, and which I think is a lot more fun because you get to do more stuff, obviously. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about the AK-47. You guys probably know the AK-47 is one of the is actually the most popular. I think it's kind of crappy, honestly, but it's good. It's reliable and it's a good weapon, but it's kind of crappy because of how many they've made. And if you see Taliban fighters, they've only gotten like 2 of our guys in Afghanistan. I'm from the U.S., so well, more than that, but you know what I mean. They're terrible shots. I mean, it's an easy weapon to use, but it's got so much recoils. That's why you barely ever see anybody pull it on full automatic. It just sucks. It's like the F and FAL. That's why they don't do it. Or the L1, L1R1, which is the British equivalent. But it was made by Kalashnikov, Russian, and I like saying the accent, Kalashnikov. But it was made by him in, I believe, 1947, 1949, and it's the most widely used assault rifle and weapon in the world. The second of that, if you guys played Battlefield 3, and if you guys saw in Modern Warfare 1, I believe it was in the G3. The G3 is a German rifle made by Heckler and Koch, or Koch. It's I've heard so many different pronunciations. I think it's Koch though, I believe, or Coach. Oh well, I'm getting off traffic. I'm getting off the topic. But the G3's got a lot of guns out in the world. It was made in 1959, I believe, and was for the German Bundeswehr. I'm interested in a lot of German military stuff, even World War II. But the AK, anyways, the AK was based. People or Kalashnikov say it's not based off of the Sturmgewehr 44, which, in my opinion, it really is. Because if you look at it after you watch my video, go and look up a Google image of the whole gun and of the Sturmgewehr 44, STG 44, or MP 44, because it was called Machine Pistol by Germany, and also look up the AK-47. I mean, they're really similar, except for the AK like wire butt stock. But I mean, Kalashnikov, if you're ever watching this, and this is stupid because you never will, because well, you never know. It's a huge world out there, and small world. But I mean, he got it totally off the Sturmgewehr 44. It looks exactly like it. It's got a little bit different like parts and the way it looks, but the whole like design is completely based off of it. It doesn't weigh 11 or 12 pounds just like the Sturmgewehr 44 did, but it's an assault rifle, and it's got like the same like the sights. It has the same sights. Has the same like end of the buttstock, the wooden buttstock. It's got the same like magazine that came from that. The Sturmgewehr started it all, obviously. And the RPG-2 also. The Panzerfaust 250, which was going to be made in September 1945, had the same thing. It was going to have a handle. It was going to have the same looks as a RPG-2, which was the earliest variant, and it had a like bazooka-like shell. But it was a rocket stabilized one. The Germans made a lot of our stuff, like the jet airplanes and things like that. But the AK is so much derived from the Sturmgewehr 44, and the Russians don't want. They don't, because they obviously don't like the Germans. You still watch Greatest Tank Battles, you'll see the Russians say, "I want to kill as many Germans as I could. I don't like Germans." And they always talk bad about each other. The Germans also did it, but they don't do it as much to the Russians. The Russians do it a lot more, and they hate Germans because of World War II and what they did to their people. They did a lot of bad stuff to German people in my fatherland. In my fatherland. Anyways, that is about it. Tell me what you think your favorite thing about Call of Duty, and if you've ever played Battlefield 3, is that also. I'm going to put on my glasses because I look like I'm very tired, but here I go. Anyways, and also, tell me your favorite assault weapon from any game, or your favorite one in real life. Or tell me what you think about the NRA, or the laws that may not let us use an M4 or an M16. They say it's an assault rifle and not a civilian rifle, and still, they're used for hunting. I mean, it's got a littler round than a rifle, a bolt-action rifle. We can still use the Mini 14 Ruger, which is the M14 from Vietnam. I mean, it doesn't make much sense. Anyways, tell me what you think. And also, rate, subscribe, or comment. Viniana. Hasta mañana. And tell me what you think about how I deal with my accents. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Brah.